And we're back. Welcome to the stream. My name is still not Raisin. We are playing PLO 20 and PLO 10, like mainly, on Run It Once to the EU, Phil Gelfand's poker side. And of course today the Saturday sprint is still in full force. The top 10, 11 players, something like that play the highest volume will get an extra sweet cash prize. Unfortunately, since I went on a break, everybody else did so as well. And I'm forced to be doing the unthinkable. I'm of course waiting for new PLO 10 and 20 tables, well, mainly 20, but in order to get some hands in, I am actually sitting at No Limit 4. And that's just gonna be hilarious, because I'm a noob in No Limit. The first session at PLO, however, ended up very nice. We went on quite an insane run there in the end. Oh, that's quite nice. And finished up the first session 5 buy-ins in profit or something. Okay, let's play some No Limit, huh? Whoa. Well, at least I'm getting hands on the No Limit tables. I think I'd rather play this heads up. Nice, that'll work too. This one I'm gonna let go, I think. Ah, good times. Boing. Sure, let's keep raising stuff. If it hasn't become apparent to you yet, it will soon that I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, little idea what I'm doing. At No Limit. But of course, you know, as soon as the PLO tables open, we're gonna Circe these NL4 tables. It's a decent hand. Let's watch the PLO action. Yeah, get raised and... Sure, I'm double suited, right? I'm suited, right? Famous last words. Kings, it looked like. Yes, please. Oh. That's alright. Took it down with the re-raise on the other table. On the PLO table, I'll check fold, take it down on both NL tables. And just keep getting hands. A decent hand at PLO, even though it's offsuit. It is still quite nice to look at. I would suspect I need to fold this. YOLO, huh? You're right. YOLO and the puke emoji. Fair enough. Let's call this then. Don't really need to raise it up, I think. Interesting board. This dude seems to be fairly tight. Here, I flop nicely. Here I'm gonna go for it now with the queens. Take it down on the NL table. Nice. And I'm very loose aggressive apparently in no limit. Oh well. Sure, given my image here, I'll call this. Given my image as in, you know, you might, wow. You might take a little bit of a lighter run at me here. Check it once more. Wow. Please have a pick. Aww. Really? Ooh, huge splash for. No limit here. Took it down pre on the PLO table. What do you know? I turn a hand. Well, at least I turn potential. Sure, let's play some hands here. Woo! Also have a pair here. Just not nothing in no limit, right? Ooh, we need to kill the song quickly. Right, so bad part here. Here, I'll check behind. Hey, der Alte, welcome back. Did he end up calling down there on table 3? I don't think he did. Nope. Here. Okay. Well, here, sorry. I did have the 9. Good for him. Yeah, right. In case anybody that's watching the stream is wondering why I'm playing No Limit 4, it's whenever I don't break. The PLO tables kinda died. Which is surprising given that the promotion is on. That's probably too large. Cold called here. Right? I know. So, you know, given how this went, I would assume nobody has queens or anything. Neat. Called here in 2 spots. Not happy. Here, however, where I shamelessly came over the top. I am. Ooh, another PLO table and a PLO 20 table. Der Alte, things are going very well. Yeah, I took it down on this table. What the what? Hang on. Yeah, you know, the no limit tables I basically don't care. Right here, I called. I'm not gonna check. I think I'm good quite often. Oh, he takes it down. How dare he? Right, so it's going well. We took down 5 buy-ins in the last session. And I got like 1.5 buy-in in where I dunked around. And all the rest I was very happy with. Didn't always get rewarded by the dealer, but meh. Luber, hey, welcome back. Yeah, I don't have a choice. Not enough tables right now. It's vexing. Sure, I'm messing up bet sizes all over the place. Get raised here. Let's hit a 6 then. Wait, where did my PLO table go? Did I close that one by accident? No. What? Oh, I am confused. Hang on. Just had a PLO 20 table. What the what now? Too bad. Sure, let's do it. See if I care. Like, I'm not gonna dunk around without reason, but dunk around a little I will. Ah, screw you guys. Not this time, huh? Let's see if my bluff here works. Maybe as queens, king, queen. I just had a PLO 20 table, I know it. What in the deuce happened? F6 certainly wasn't the best hand there. So we're up a few blinds here. In total, having lost 1 buy-in there. Which I don't mind at all. Yeah. PLO is still the name of the game of this stream. But we're waiting for the tables to fill up. Ooh, I see another PLO table coming along there. That's certainly nice. Ooh, make that 2. Okay. Okay, PLO table to the rescue, and how nice of a board is that? To bring him over. That's actually not a good bet sizing there on table 2. Does get the job done, but I didn't like it. From the friendly switch around. Aww. It'd be hilarious. I'm killing the no limit, man. He had queens. How are queens ever good? Right, but let's do play some PLO. So right now we are sitting now on 3 PLO tables, one of them PLO 10 up here and 2 PLO 20 tables. And yeah, the first session of the day went very well. Yeah, let's live up to me being a no limit net here and call this. Sure, I'll bad beat ya. Okay, no, I'm not gonna go crazy. Crazier. This might be another song for the chopping block. Let's give it a moment. Get angry at the tables. Good point. Take that one down. And 3 people I'll let it go. If he bets into 2 people, of course, I mean. Actually, you know what, I'll leave it open just to get in some hands for the Saturday Sprint. Ooh, hit kings on a no limit table. It's exactly what I need with the image that I'm having. That is a rather decent board, I would say. Not blocking low stuff, but he shouldn't have low stuff here. Okay, I think I'll check behind. Give him some additional equity. Pretty nice. Okay, let's take him out with his good old 7 deuce suited. Nope. Okay. Here, blind versus button. I think it's borderline alright. Yeah, turns out it's pretty nice. Okay, here I'm gonna check the need to wait that long. I think I'll call. This is kind of strange. He has a 3 or nothing, I would think. Right. Bluffy. Here I'm actually picking up something. Not anymore. Right, I think I'll still check it now. Could actually come over the top if he bets to basically turn my hand into a bluff at this point. This I will need to let go. And he does. Yeah, let's do that. Neato. Okay. Actually, nah. Although they've seen me bluff a lot here and play weirdly on this table. But let's go for it. Yeah, snap call. 7s, huh? Fair enough. Good call. Let's play some more PLO though. What are we gonna do down here? Closing the action, double suited, I think it is okay. Now, why can't we switch out these boards or the whole cards? Either way is fine. So here I arguably could have folded. I am closing the action, king high flush. Not super excited about it. The splash, sure. That's a crappy hand, but I'm looking to make that 7. What did I do? So on the other 2 boards I needed to fold, of course, on the PLO tables. On the important tables. Okay, let's check behind. Okay, check this. He now bets fairly large. Really hoping he has ace king. He checks, and I'm gonna call it, I think. Close to. He bets, and I think I'll call him. Be hilarious. Oh, aces, fair enough. Good for you, my friend. See, I suck at no limit. I think if I keep playing no limit, I should switch tables. These people know that I'm crazy. Yes, I think it's okay. Up in top 2 is decent. Oh, I got kings on a no limit table. That's gonna be fun. Speaking of kings, I improved from top 2 to top 2. Yeah, that is gonna be fun. If he raises here, I'll be perplexed, I'll tell you that much. I deserve him to have I deserve it if he has aces, I'll be honest. The way I've been playing no limit. Ace king suited, no good. He was very happy, like, oh, I get to play in position with ace king suited against the crazy dude on my table. It is certainly good for entertainment value. Certainly entertaining me. Yeah, so PLO 50 is going strong with 36 entries. And the other tables we need to wait a little until we have enough. I'm doing my part. I'm sitting with 5 entries at PLO just to inflate the pool so more people are enticed to come along. And so far, for that short session, we are definitely up. Yep. Like half a bind, something like that. A little less. Certainly a nice day, and I dug how the last session went. Just gonna call this. Interesting. Kings might come in handy. Also very interesting. Okay, so he didn't bet the jack, so I definitely will now. Took it down here. Would you care to make it more, sir? Yeah, I've come over the top against the cutoffs. Might be a tad loose. Need to check it out in a moment. That is a decent board, and it's one I'm gonna pot it on. Same here, although then you don't need the pots bet sizing. Actually, I could get away with betting smaller here with the king of clubs. Prefer to have a higher SPR in order to make him do work should a club roll off. all day, my friend. Woo! Woo! It was all over, baby, on the turn. He had 2 pair, I mean, I'm not... Don't get me wrong, he had a nice hand. Ish. Really? You have something there, do you? You might. The ace saved him, man, that would have been hilarious. If I get any looser, my glasses are gonna fall off on this table. Yeah, so I'm gonna make this time I remember to put in a lot of markers, like on the stream, for my own purposes, for like clip making purposes, I should say, during the last stream that I played earlier today. It's gonna make one fine highlight collection. There were some very entertaining spots. We had a pink shirt at the table who was just blowing through buy-in after buy-in. It was a good stream. Especially after getting just punished yesterday for 6 buy-ins. It's nice to see that I'm now breaking even for like the 2 days. Total. Ooh, also nice to see. Can't do it. That's a nice amount of money. But these spots become minus EV if you go too loosey-goosey about them, I think. If I call often sets of a chain reaction where he calls, and then I have a hand that I'm gonna be playing out of position against, you know, 2 dudes. Doesn't sound too appealing. As did this. Couldn't really do it here against a 3-bet. That'll work. What happens here? Oh, that's a different hand, never mind. Thought it was the 3-bet one. King, Queen, 8-8, I think it can, I don't... Never looked into these paired hands without an ace. Need to do it in a moment. Let's wait till the pre-flop is over. Open-ender. Actually not a horrible board. Good one to check back on, all in all. Getting the big blind discount here against an first position raise. I flop top 2. He bets and I... Sorry for that, I got the hiccups. He bets as well and I'm gonna let go. This was maybe a little bit with just the open-ender. Yeah, I don't like the call. Nah. No need to try anything. He certainly wouldn't have folded, I think. Blind versus blind, I think that's a fine open. Just completing is probably not horrible either. Right, that 8-8 King Queen. Let's check that out. I think on the button is alright. Oh hell yeah. It is so alright, you wouldn't believe, is what Trump would say. Yeah, actually even stuff like the Queen 8-8-7, yeah, it's the button, I mean. You can play really wide, not a surprise. But all these hands, like the 10-8-8-7, 9-8-8-5, would all be raised calls. 8-8-7-5 even, that's interesting, that's an interesting one. 8-8-6-4 even, 8-8-5-4, really? I would have raised it, I'm not sure I would have raised called it. Well, I need to look into that the next days. I did put some studying in the last few days ago. And certainly had a, I hope this time, like a positive influence on my game right away, usually after studying. I have the picture that did not live a tip. Yeah. Got that right. We're gonna do down here is 7. I think it's fine. Not the hardest board, all in all. I'll let it go. All my 2 pair outs are not gonna make me happy, and 8 is not gonna be that exciting. Just the top pair and the backdoor flush, meh. Here I get lit into, which is interesting. Not really the board to lead on. Try to take a note of already. Ah, see, I need to turn it off, that the other tables take away the focus. Was it A7 deuce, I think, or something like that? Yeah. Certainly gonna call this. Oh, he raised. Duh. I thought he had raised. Yeah, I am glad you're getting something out of the stream. Happy to hear it. Even though I suspect Kipperi's stream might have been more helpful in that regard when it comes to learning stuff. But yeah, that's awesome to hear. And it does, right? If you pick your spots well. Need to let this go. Don't flop anything here. Now I do turn potential. Here stuff gets hilarious. Let's make a full house. I mean, he checked the whole way, but I can't really do anything. Oh, let's just make a straight then. On table 2, what did he take it down with? King, Jack, Jack 3. Oh, fair enough. That would have been a hand to bluff out. Yeah, awesome to hear, der Alter. Not sure about this one. I mean, I think 1-on-1 is not horrible. We're raising a nice hand. I don't get a nice flop for it. Now it kind of improves. So, I mean, this is not completely uninteresting. We do have the double gutter. And of course a pair. Okay, make that 2 pair. What you gonna do now, Benny? BenQ. Wow, okay, you take it then, friend. I shall fight for this one instead. I mean, without a diamond blocker, you know, come to think about it, this is maybe not quite the right bet size there to call. Give me a diamond in the hand and yeah, sure. I'll call whatever that was, like 66-75% of the pot. Yeah. I think I would have liked folding more. Never had a coach, never used a coach. Could never afford a coach, I think is also part of that. Not really briefly, I'm still part of like a short stacking Discord that was active briefly for like 3-4 weeks a year ago when I was big into short stacking. But that one kind of died, and 2-3 times in my career I did like mutual hand reviews, but I think back then they were for limit poker, so that probably doesn't count. The PLO context. Yeah, so no, at some point, you know, once the profits justify it, then I'll definitely get. I think I would like to get some coaching, yeah. But I still have enough stuff to learn where I don't. I'm not advanced enough yet to require a coach, I think. Certainly would like one, but yeah. Look forward to having one someday. Also a good part of that answer. No, so far when it comes to 100 BB poker, PLO, my coach has been the Jane Anders videos, the free ones on YouTube. Because all the studying in the last year was for short stacking, and I haven't really done that much studying yet for 100 BB. I've done like 20 hours or something since Run It Once opened, which is not a lot. The 8 in my hand, I think I'm gonna not go with it here, but I'm definitely gonna bet it. Not really looking to get re-raised. Nice. Yeah, without the 8 there, I would have probably checked, but with the blocker to the straight. You make a straight, your opponent too. Well. Oh, thanks. I wasn't fishing, by the way, there, Alter, but thank you for saying that. Yeah. Probably. I mean, it's what I would like to hear when I'm watching somebody, like, why are they doing what they're doing? Of course, in my case, it's not always correct. Certainly it isn't always correct. Ooh. For a board where we don't have a pair, this one is one where I'll happily get the money in. Right, and also welcome back, Towies. Yeah. Nice. Probably could have even raised smaller there, because I would have loved to see turns and rivers on that board. PLO 10 is dying, it seems. This shall not stand. I guess I have to play heads up here. Whoa. Yeah, but I do hope over time what I'm saying is going to be more qualified. And yeah. I'm optimistic it will be too. Out of position is just gonna play so horrible. I'm gonna let go. No relevant blockers, no backdoors really. And no table now. Oh. Queen 10, Jack 8. Know about this dude? Maybe I should have checked that before that. Oh, there was a stabby dude. Wonderful. Let's see if I can bluff him off here. Dear Diary, today I learned bluffing can be a thing in No Limit as well. Check behind you. I think that's the best way of getting more money out of him. Yep, just gonna call. Was I misreading something? No. Good for me. Excuse me. Good for me, this hand went the way it went. Nice pocket limit, target money before the crash. Yeah, it was. I love limit poker. So relaxing, all in all. After a while, you had your ABC game. I mean, there were spots to be creative in and all that stuff, and certainly spots where paying heightened, increased amount of attention was very beneficial to your win rate. The short, yeah, it was a fun game. Just gonna check once more. Check down every once in a while. We do have some showdown value. Not against queens. You got the fish hooks. And in case I showed the previous hand here briefly with the king 10 suited, I took that one down. It got checked down all the way, and I took it down. And more PLO. Right. What? Something happened. Rightski 97. Thank you for the follow. It is my favorite hand, the 10-9 suited. So let's call it. Live up to the. Come on, come on, Jack, 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 Jack. Ooh. Poor man. I'm sorry, Jason. I actually am a little bit. This is just nasty. Let's check this here. This seems to be the way to go. Sure, against this bet sizing, you shall take it. Here it's more interesting. A very decent wrap. I do have a club blocker. So most likely is he has a jack with maybe a flush draw, and I certainly have a good chance of getting him off that, even on a lot of rivers there. Without not having the suit covered, I might have checked. What was it behind? No, just might have checked into him on the turn. And how can I, yeah, I need to open up another no limit table for now, because the promotion is going on, right? To make some hands. Right, so let's open up another no limit 4 table with a heavy heart. Ooh, stuff's gone down. Going down. Interesting board. No, never mind then. We're gonna do here paired, bets half pot. There's opportunities coming up to take it away if he folds. Okay. That was one strange song. I took it down here, wow. Switch over to the next song, but that sounds like an angry piece of music. I'm not sure what it's gonna do to me out of revenge. So we have some spots. On table 3 I took it down pre. Here I can do anything but check, I think, 4 ways. This one is kind of funky though. Didn't need to bet that large. Slow limit, I forgot. Not making friends at the no limit table. I'm sure they'll get my money in the end. But so far, I think you're right. It's funny. Here. Again, stupid bet sizing. And on this no limit table, I have a pair. I have a pair. That's what I need, right? I took it down on table 4. I'll go with the tier, try to sell him an ace-9. Would make sense. Although I probably wouldn't have bet that large with the ace-9. Ah, what the heck do I know about the no limit? And now I'll just check behind here. Nothing going on any PLO table, although we can watch the action here. He had 9 deuce. How dare he? We found somebody who's crazier than I am. And he was under the gun too. Just was in there with the 9 deuce under the gun now. Now this is a better question. Also a funky song. Yeah, let's not have that anymore. Maybe somebody sampled a cat meow. Meow meow meow. Meow meow meow. Oh no, we need to get rid of that song. I think this one I'm gonna check with no hearts. Certainly not gonna fold. Ooh, it shall never be played again. Here, the second call. Here I just make the nuts casually. Certainly gonna bet it big again with no heart in my hand. Take it down on table 3. I kinda dig that. Well, I do have hearts, hang on. I need to bet it that large. He's coming over the top, you have enough outs to get there. Not sure about that bet sizing. Also just folding this I don't really mind, I think. Just very often an iffy hand. Yeah, and this song as well. Well, step by step, even though there's some switching with the songs here, we are cleaning out the playlist, so this will decrease over time. What's happening here? Here he now bet and I needed to fold. Okay. Not suited to the ace, let us go. First position. A little bit frivolous here, the deuce and the 3. It's also asking too much of the other 2 cards to do the bulk of the work here and the majority of the boards. And so far we're doing nicely for the session, I think. Yeah, up, better part of 1 buy-in. And for the day that makes us up in the better part of 6 buy-ins. Yeah, 4 people might just be joining the stream. Right now we need to play some No Limit because there are just not enough PLO tables right now. I'm sure it's just gonna be temporary. Temporary. Also not a fun word for German to say. At least not for this German. Hell no. Ooh, this one definitely has potential. The ace-10-6-5 double suited. Check, check, 10-8. Get us close. Tight aggro in position. Okay. Here, this one I'm calling for sure. That's not close, I think. Not a happy board. Again, switching out the boards or the whole cards would be ideal. No clubs, only pair. I have a tough time making 2 pair, let it go. I do have the gutter, but meh. And of course on table 3 here, down here he bet, and I need to let it go on the 2 club board there. Hope he calls with the ace queen. Nope. Need to fold this. Very likely need to fold this unless it's, you know, everybody limps. So with me sitting on like 4 PLO 20 tables, 2 of them I'm waiting for action. There are now 17 entries. Hey, dude, that was my plan. I'll bugger you. Yeah, I'm sure this is the first time ever we're playing No Limit on the stream, right? Yeah, for good reason. But of course, for those of you who might not know, the Saturday Sprint is on a promotion where in the 24 hours of this Saturday, aka today, the people playing the highest volume get a cash prize. You know, let's do that. Okay. The third PLO 20 table is now opening up. Okay, let's play last one hand here. Certainly gonna be a surprise if I make something here to everybody else. Rock and roll music, middle-aged, washed up micro players. That, you know, is certainly a thing, but then I need to set it up in a way that I don't hear it. I'm not a big... It's not like I don't have anything... I have anything against rock and roll. It's just not my kind of jam. But noted. Noted. I'll do like some demo research. See what the demographic things. Target demo. I'll get McKinsey on that. Oh wait, I'm already following. Yes! Success! And took it down here with a hilarious holding. Loose aggro, huh? Who is short? When he's short, then it's stupid to be in this hand. Because I need to be able to get some value. Should I hit it, which is not gonna be that often. And I just can't get it against him. Also, if you encounter a short stacker that is doing a good job at short stacking, they should be playing very tight, and my range is not doing hard against that at all. Yeah, but he's not a good short stack player. That's just not a short stacking hand at all. Here, I think I'm gonna 3-bet this one. Not mandatory, but it's not horrible either. Ooh, the next PLO 20 table is opening up. Right on. So he comes over the top, and I can call this heads up for sure. It's not the happiest spot, but he covered the low boards pretty well. Ugh. This sucks. He's always having aces here, right? My 2 pair are meaningless. I have the backdoor, so I have a gutter. I think I still need to let it go. If he has one of my backdoor flushes covered, which of course you can't really assume, like, in a vacuum, but still, it's just gonna blow. That's almost a perfect flop. This, however, is not a bad one out of position. I am gonna bet this larger. Just jamming it is probably not horrible either. Actually, now that I think about it. Yeah. Even if not horrible, this turn isn't not horrible. Need to check it and give up. Nothing I can do. Here, things are a little bit different. TPB, I'm gonna come over the top here against the aggro dude. Okay, it's more or less a coin flip. Neat. Get a try again here with aces. Last hand on the no limit table. Jacks are good, my friend. Whew. Seems to be a bit better board for aces. Again, I'm gonna pot this. Same reasons as before. Not in position and blocking by an out, not blocking... I'm still not blocking continuation ranges much. I think that was okay. With all the tens in my hand, this is a wonderful river to bluff it now. "26 entries, PLO 20. Things are looking up. Somebody came online who also likes to play a lot of tables, apparently. Sweet. And on the only table where I'm short, I get yet more aces. I'll try to put them to use right away. And this is a board where I flop the top pair, where I'm seriously considering checking. I think I will. And I'm gonna... Ooh, that's neat. Gonna raise fold. And thankfully I take it down. Here I'm gonna raise, but a little bit smaller. Right, so here on this on the board where I bet pot, where I said I'm gonna raise fold, I wasn't blocking any of the flushes there. He could have had a slope a set. I was hoping to get a check raise in on the flop right away. Not sure, not entirely sure. Don't quote me on the raised fold. Maybe that's a little bit stupid, the amount of money that's in there, but yeah, it's likely what I would have ended up doing. That is a sweet board. Right, aces for sure. I agree. I agree. I think I'll check. It's not necessarily credible that I have an overpair in a single raised pot. Would this be a 3-bet pot? I would c-bet for sure. And that's gonna be interesting. He's just checking, so I'll try to get some value, which is why I'm not gonna bet too large here. Or a little bit more than half. Half always looks so value-y in my mind. Yeah, I agree, Delta. I think that was aces, like always. Called here, have the best pair with the best kicker. Also blocking the aces as an overpair. Not blocking diamonds though. So I'd be very much interested in keeping this pot small. And that is something very beneficial to my game that I noticed has changed since I did some studying. My c-betting frequency went down, and I think it went... I'm at a good median right now. Or at least I'm getting closer to it. I think I was underfolding or under c-betting at first. Not underfolding, under c-betting. But I think I'm approaching a nicer spot in that regard. So yeah, check fold here now. I mean, we do have gutter now as well, but no diamond at all. Okay, now we beat all the other kings. Interesting. I don't think there's going to be much betting for thin value going on. Doesn't really happen much on the micros, I notice. Usually when I say I'm going to bet for thin value, I get beat, so you'll probably know why. What do you end up having there? Right, that's what we're waiting for. We're waiting for a big splash. At PLO 10, this happened way more often, I feel. Didn't really see many. We saw 3 at PLO 20 now, and we've played for what? How long has PLO 20 been around? 3 weeks? Not much. Triple suited. How much extra money? Nah. For you, this is Jane Enders. That would be sweet. I would get to play hands with the man himself. I would cherish losing a few buy-ins. I don't think so. I would have gotten an email that he's online, unless he's doing it, you know, incognito. Ooh, and we would have, should have, could have, but that's never a theme on this channel, as you well know. I still don't mind having folded this. And also against a 4-5, we're not doing great, because we would be blocking our own out here. Nah, but I don't think so. There are 26 entries. What the fuck, the Alter? Can you read minds? I just got an email. Jen, this poker is live. Okay, firing up Twitch there on the side. What the? You rarely hear me curse on this channel, but that deserved an expletive there. What the? That was scary, man. Aww. What the deuce? Alrighty. Not scary, but definitely reassuring. Is getting the ace 4-4 here.
Excited, but the pot is already.
And it is indeed. Mr. Jane Anders mixing it up with. Oh, this. Yeah, it's more PLO and runs. He's also playing. I don't know what else he's playing. Might be a tournament. Doesn't matter. Took it down with the aces pre. Double suited, I think it is. Alright. Yeah, that was scary, man. Der Alte. That was proper scary. You called it. Ooh, and I've completed an achievement on Twitch. Let's see which one. Stream for 250 hours in total. I did that a while ago. What you on about? Okay. With the 10 in my hand, I do have backup in the form of the flush. Gonna go for it again here. Ooh, Lord of my mind. Lord of my mind. You know, we might. I mean, he's playing some tournament, it seems, on Party Poker as well. But there are only 23 entries at PLO 50. Who knows how many tables are going? There's 2 at PLO 200, so no game open there yet. And of course, there's us 29 peeps mixing it up at PLO 20. I would actually love to watch the stream, but with the Saturday Sprint, of course, I'm not gonna. Top and bottom with a nut flush draw. Still half, maybe a little more than half here actually. Nah, it's fine. I have the 9 as a block on 2 straights. It's fine. I saw that you took the time. I'm very happy for you, man. That is great to hear that you'll be able to join Run at Once. Very, very happy to hear that. I'll just check this down if I can. It would be. I played a few hands with him. Not many. So right, everybody in the stream, you know, I completely understand if you want to go over and watch Jane Anders instead. Wait, how did this go? Confused myself here. Did he like min re-raise or something? This is an interesting one. Now my blockers are worthless. Now I have courses set myself, which I don't expect to be doing too hard here. Who was the initial raiser? What happened here pre? Yeah. Fair enough. I confused myself here. Who was the initial raiser there? Was he the initial raiser? Douglas raised everybody. Oh, it was a single raise part, never mind. Then I don't mind the call on the turn. Would have preferred knowing that before I did it, but yeah. Would have been very different in a 3-bet pot where he now... Because then he might very well have a higher set and the straight. Block a bet. Or the win indeed. And for the win is also flopping top set on a really safe board. Might passive. Let's check this one behind. Here's the only sucky card. The deck, one of the few. Ugh. I don't mind having checked this at all. Passive, Screw it. Even tight passives can bluff. Ooh, baby! A small pot, but still very satisfying to win that one. 9-5. It is a large gap, but we are one off the button. It is fine. There will be better spots to see bet. Yeah. If he checks twice, it's a different story. Ooh, finally found the other mix of that song, so we can Circe it. I don't think it has a very high chance of succeeding, but showing down has a 0% chance of returning us any money. And what do you know? Who you know? We the small stakes players if I get my money, not you. Fair enough, fair enough. I think by then, well, first of all, I hope it's not going to take long, so maybe not by then. But by then I'll hopefully be able to move up. Not with the 7 in there, it's too large a gap for under the gun. Yeah, fair enough, der Alter. And I wish you all the best, man. I'm sure you'll do fine. I'm not sure about this one, I honestly don't know. Let's check it out in a moment after the pre-flop is over. Took it down, doesn't mean it was good. I'll still check it out in a moment. Here... No, hang on, that's a completely the wrong kind of hand to call against a 3-bet. If you're in this spot, like beat a dude who folds this. If it's double suited, even then I think. Because so often the 3-betting range is aces or kings, and this is the hand where you're doing horribly against this range. Because of course you can make straights, but those rely on getting a king or an ace quite often, and just sucks. And he did have ace, king, queen, so perfect. No, even if it's not aces or kings, it's a hand like this at the very least. Like double suited very well, very good ace kings, ace queen rundowns, or just hands. What you doing? Let's call this once. That's an interesting one. It's a very interesting one. So I'm not blocking any wraps here. I don't have an 8, 9, 10 in my hand. Still, I'm gonna check. I could easily be behind a wrap. Can I be behind a wrap in 2 pair? Not that often. I think I'll check this. Not having... He actually did have 2. Okay, so he had jack 7, queen, queen. He had the other 2 queens, huh? So it turns out the river part would have very likely worked there, but I like that reasoning actually. Very often he has two pair make a lot of sense. Check 7, but more often this is these are wraps. Thanks. I thought there was a good chance of me looking stupid there, to be honest, on that board. 2 off the button. I looked this one up and I forgot. Ooh, speaking of looking it up, that ace queen 6-5, right? Under the gun. Need to check that one out. So single suited ace queen. Now that I'm in here, I'm definitely gonna call. She thought about possibly leading here. 6-5. 6-5 should be folded. I was correct in my assumption there. Over here I just did a 3-bet in the small blind against this dude from MP with a King Jack 9-8 double suited, and he folded, which is certainly awesome. So let me check out that Jack 10-10-8. So MP. I always forget with the 8. I know with the 9 it's fine. It's fine. That's quite a board. Hang on. So we do have the 9. We would love to end this right now. As played, I'm gonna put it in. I'm not gonna play a guessing game on various turns here. I could very well be behind. So he's very likely not doing this with a higher set unless he has the higher set and the straight. This whole spot sucks. 4-7, come on, do something for me. Yeah, had I called, I'm not folding here. I think, can I fold there? That's an interesting one. I need to copy that one out. Maybe I can actually might be able to find a fold there sometimes. As in, should I ever find a fold? That's what I mean. An interesting one. So you hit the lower straight is noteworthy here. Yeah, I'm gonna check this one out later. That was fairly interesting. Maybe it's a fold can be found. No hard blockers blocking my announce. I did have the gutter. I don't know. Right, with the 5, I think it is fine. Want to be careful here, make the 5 a 7 or something and it should be a fold, but the 5 can make additional straight with the ace, of course. And here we flop the world, I'm gonna put it in. Really, just take it down, no? Honestly, also no idea. You could call worse paired hands here. Oh, what do you know? Probably I should start leading on these boards. The check races always get folds. I'm still gonna do it though, but... Yeah, I'm still kind of thinking about, in the back of my mind, about that spot on table 4 there. The bottom set. This one I'm gonna post somewhere. I'd be very curious about input. I should be finding a fold there. I have a feeling it might be might be a pretty cool fold actually, yeah. Maybe I'm just off and the money goes in. I'm not thinking about it because I lost it. I hope I would be thinking about it had I won it, because I don't think it's clear at all. At least it's not to me. Anyway, moving on, leaving it behind for now. So 4 more hours for the Saturday sprint. Given the way the low cards are connected in position, suited to the ace, I think it's a decent call. It's not a happy bet sizing. Love to see a turn here. And a lot of turns I would have... That was the reason why I called. I was really hoping he would check now, but on the king, I'm not gonna risk it. Like, if he would check, then I would definitely pot it now. But not on the king. The king is horrible. King and ace are like the ones, the turns that kill whatever tentative plans I had here. Also one of the few rainbow hands I play. Just checking behind here, three other peeps in the hand. It is a rainbow board. I do have a gutter. Let's see what other people are doing. Then again, most 2 pairs are not too exciting. Only the ace, I guess. Ah, fair enough. Thank you for saving me that money. So roughly down 1 buy-in, but I can't really claim that it was due to stupidity there. I don't know yet. I did donk off 1.5 buy-ins that I know for sure that I donked off in the earlier session. All the other stuff I'm very happy with. Things are moving in the right direction, I feel, with my game. 3 ways, huh? Okay. What's gonna happen here? So even though Nah, not with 2 peeps. Wouldn't have been a money-saving turn, that's for sure. Kind of an interesting spot here. Open end and flush draw could be dead. So, I'm betting this mostly as a bluff with some additional equity. Because I'm the most likely to have slow played a 10 here. Could certainly have ace 10, 10-7, whatever. And ace king, ace queen calling. Even if they call, I'm gonna be able to make life very difficult for them on almost all rivers. I appreciate the nice words. Der Alte. You do stuff. Stuff needs to be done. That is important. And as always, man, thanks for keeping me company. I'll just check this behind. Let this one go. But here I got the preflip. Nuts! Nope. So how's the lobby doing now? 29 entries, that is certainly a nice thing. Tables aren't looking bad at all, the ones we're on it, anyway. So no reason to go look for a new one. You have a loser aggro dude to our left here. Let me check out what kind of stuff he showed down. Tough time following hands when I'm not in them. What's his nose? Josh. What Josh showed down? The fuck? Yeah, Josh is crazy, I think. Right, I think it's alright to call this. Same reason as before, sidecards are nicely connected. Only one gap, suitor to the ace. They all work nicely with each other. I mean, he can fold post, not post. That Josh dude on table 4 here. So that's, he's gonna get that as a like a general note. Can fold posts. Certainly, like once somebody gets a blue shirt, it's certainly worthwhile thing to note down. That while they might be aggressive, they might do so within reason, more or less. Here I see bet with the ace of hearts and of course the top pair and a gutter. Take it down. And coming over the top here is certainly alright as well. I'm just gonna fold to 3-bet. Very decent hand. Without any clubs, any backdoor draws, I am gonna check. I'm most likely not gonna fold unless he bets pot and gets really stupid. Very happy. I took this one down. I missed it again. What happened in that hand in the end? This is slightly different. The gap is too large, I think. Yeah. Check this one out, why don't we? It was me and MP versus the small blind. In the end. Yeah, that's perfect. That is just completely correct. Very happy about that. Right, and I was checking out the hand history here from the previous hand. Was it in that hand? Ross seems to be very call happy. Called with a pure open ender. Actually raised. No, it was a little more than... Yeah, it was an open ender. Never mind. Side cards didn't do anything else. What are we gonna do here? Button. Oh, gets the button we're gonna raise. Naturally. Whereas this seems a little thin to me. He does come over the top, and now I don't know what the move is. I forgot, I think. The way is finish. That's an interesting one. Really hope he checks behind. I could shove, but I have no spades at all. Because this is not the board he's supposed to like out that often. As the, what, 4-better? So queen... Queen, jack 6, huh? Let's check it out. Just a raise fold with 6 in there. Fair enough. Okay, so the side cards need to be able to make straights. That's basically the whole secret to deciding between Is it a raise, fold or raise call? Very energetic song. I checked this one more or less on autopilot. There might have been some room to maneuver there. It's a big blind caller, yeah, I think I usually see bet that one. For like half part in position. Another loose aggro dude on table 1. We haven't really paid much attention, so let me check out what he's been up to. This knows Ari. One gap rundown here, flop a pair, and an open ender. Okay. Plus some blockers and backdoors. Okay, if he's taking his time, I can dig into Ari's hands a little bit more. It's quite alright. Taking that one down. Pretty nice. So I'm not really finding any dirt on Ari. He is loose aggro, but I don't really see any reason to put him in a shirt just yet. There's a pot going down over here, let's watch. Certainly folded fine. So he seems to be a little bit loose on the button. I just saw him raise an ace-9-4-4 triple suited. To check that one out to see if it's really too loose, but I have a feeling it is. I think the triple suitedness really kills the hand. The 9 doesn't help at all. Yeah. But not a major thing. Certainly something to keep in mind though. Queen 5-7, not with the gap. Under the gun. It looks nicer than it is, that hand, I think. Double check. Yep. Perfectly alright, the 6-5 would be fine. So a lot of folding going on right now, but we certainly had crazy spells earlier, so I'm not gonna complain. And how's the session been going? Not horribly, not exceptionally in any direction down. Just a tad more than one buy-in. It's all good. Right, and I feel the need to inform you in case you tuned in recently, even though you're now watching my channel, which I appreciate. Jay Nandus is on, so you know, if you want to watch that, then be aware that he's streaming right now. Interesting. Here I need to let go, not being suited to the ace. A pretty horrible hand, I don't know. He bets. Let's hope he doesn't have it. I'm never winning this. Of course, obviously I'm not blocking anything of relevance, but still. There's room for some pure bluffs here and there. Nice. And an ace-king, ace-jack is really hating life at that point. Gonna check here for sure. What's going on here? Ace 4. He bets, and unfortunately bets too large. Like if it would bet half, I'm calling all day and hoping for a diamond to come off and then, you know, run the bluff. But this way I can't really. It is what it is, not all of the aces hit. What the? That's one heavy song. Let's see if it can be. Actually, no, it kind of dig it. Right, so here I do have the open ender. Blockers. This once, baby. Please, 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 let me get the check raise in. I'm looking for the check raise a little bit too. Actually, I'm short. I shouldn't have. I should have just jammed it in here. That was completely unnecessary. No, it might have well cost me the pot. Yeah, it's a small flush. Who couldn't have called? Note to self: short stacked on table 3 and 4. Still gonna bet this once more, this time as a blocker. I do have a flush draw here. He would have hated to check and see him bet big. Not gonna go for the bluff. Nice. Actually, I'm getting really close to 30 big blind territory here, and I think there's a fold. That's a pretty fine board, I don't know. I'm gonna pot it and get it in. A decent wrap, I have all the back doors. Not dead here too often. Kings, huh? That's interesting, so kind of call happy. It was a single raise pot, right? Yeah. It's a short stack of, yeah, sounds good. So he's the most likely to have like a nice pocket pair, I would say. Queens. Like that. I guess he's the most likely to actually have a 3. Okay, giving up on that one. These tables are not really that great. Afternoon tables were way nicer. If you can dig up a better one. Yeah, gonna ditch this one. YOLO, he says, huh? Gotta be the famous I have aces YOLO. Okay, you guys YOLO'd up. I'll be looking on with interest. Ooh, only 8 players at PLO 50. You might play with Jane Anders. That would be awesome. One down here, kings. So, splash the pot, call happy, splash the pot, call happy. Splash the pot, happy caller, I should say. You had really bad kings, but in a splash pot, I mean, I kind of understand. Kings did he have specifically? King to 9, single suited to 10. Okay, not horrible. They looked worse. Okay, let's get a buy-in back or two. Ooh, this might help. Nice splash. This hand is much better though. Ugh. Like maybe if everybody folds. Get a little bit shrifty in there. Okay. Thank you for saving me from myself, Ari. And of course we would have flopped Babkas. Ooh. Ace, ace, 10, 10, double suited. How much nicer does it get? Dicey. Rather dicey. Still gonna check. Might be good unless he has the 7-8. Yep. 7-8 there. I called because he checked the flop there, so I don't think he had king queen unless he didn't have any of the suits. And he was playing it close to the chest. Certainly not a bad thing to do in that spot. Not blocking king, queen high flushes here. I will put in a small bet if I can. And take it down. Need to check this one out if it's alright. I thought the cutoff, it actually might not be. If not suited to the 7. 7, 6, 5, 4, huh? Feels a little bit loose. No, it's fine. That exact combination it is fine, and it's a raise call actually in the cutoff, so it's all good. And again, a flush board where we're not going to be able to do anything. Wow. Look kind of loose. Nope. Would like to be a little bit better suited there. Hmm. Go for a steal, why not? And pair open-ender. Sure. Let's get an 8 here, that's not of diamonds. It's so close. Is it not close at all? 3. Okay, never mind. Curious to see what he has. Jack 10 and ace queen. So he's rather loose. Closing the action here, I'm gonna call, suited to the queen. Yuck. There's a single ace pot, so not necessary to be afraid of aces, but certainly not an easy board. I think he might be losing it, to be honest. I think this one I'm gonna go very light and I'm gonna come over the top. Expect to lose this enough, but with the 10 in my hand, really no. Oof. I didn't plan this to go 3 ways. This is not what I usually do. I usually fold here, but just I saw him going off the rails. King 10 jacks. Come on, do it. Good for you with the King 10. He called very light. I mean, I moved in very light, don't get me wrong. Jack 4 deuce. Wow. Did he have hearts? I don't think he did he? He did. Okay, he had a jack of hearts. Yeah, that I understand, kind of. There's a nice pot for Ross here, and very unfortunate. Didn't get there. But tougher to get there when he's holding 3 jacks himself. Taking away 2 of our outs. Yeah, definitely not my standard MO. But I think the reason was sort of sound. I could very well see him go crazy there with... Yeah, you know what, it's... Now that I started that sentence with what is he going crazy with there? Maybe a pair and a flush draw? There's not too much else. So probably ill-advised. That whole spot and getting myself involved. From the flop onwards. What do you say, guys? I'm sort of in half a mind to watch Jane Anderson play a little NL4 on the side. Maybe we should call it a night. And I'll play some hands off stream for the Saturday night sprint. And let's go with, even though there's just 8 of us right now. Let's go raid Jane Anderson. Why not? I think that sounds pretty fun. I didn't necessarily need the board to pair here. King high flush, that's rather brave all in all. Very easily had a better flush that was scared of the paired board, or just a nut full house there. Or the second nut full house, the ace queen. I guess I'm not having too many aces. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, expecting to see a chip. What? Okay, Lol indeed, my friend. We here have middle set blocking top set. Here I'm gonna come over the top. That's a fine hand to do it. Well, yeah, it's not horrible. Just gonna check it, not gonna try to light money on fire. Not more than in that one spot back then on table 4. Okay, back into a flush here. Nice. Yeah, so I appreciated immensely that some of you stuck around when Jane Landis is streaming. But let's go over there in a moment. Go to his place. Why not? I'm certainly curious about watching him stream myself. Let's do a Jane Landis raid. Albeit a pretty small one. Okay. I think just checking 3 dudes, I mean, I'm gonna call it once against him. Certainly do it for me with the ace of spades. I'm still gonna just call, I think. If he comes over the top, I'll just be completely confused and I'll probably end up calling. Right, so I will be back with streaming tomorrow, probably only tomorrow night, because I'll use today for some more studying. But if it strikes my if I want to, then I feel the need, then I'll be online in the afternoon as well. Otherwise, I'll be online as per schedule, and then the next week I'll be streaming every day until Wednesday. But I'll put a notice on the channel when I'll be gone until Sunday. Going to the Netherlands. So, one more hand. It'd be pretty hilarious if you guys join me for the raid. Jane Landis has raided me so often in the past. Why not paying it back with, 7 of us? Let's do that. And yeah, thanks for watching, and let's go over to Jane Landis' place. Watch the master at work. See you later.